was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I never seen a man who looks so all alone. Could you use a little company? If you pay the right price.
Hello everyone, I'm Steven Snakeyukin Lindsay of GamerzStation here, and this is our very first video for Browser Games of the Week, and this is for the week of May 1st. As you can probably tell from the title, what we're going to be doing is summarizing some of the better browser games for this week. Now as a note, there may be some browser games that came out this week that are not on our list. This doesn't mean they're not good, it just may simply mean that we looked over it. So if you have a game that came out this week that you happen to like, just put it in the comments section, leave a link to it, and everybody can be happy and share in the gaming wealth. Also, as another note, these games are not put really in any particular order. They're just put in the order that we happen to find them wherever we happen to find them. Starting our list this week is a puzzle game set in a magical fantasy world where you take on the role of a mage, or someone that looks like one. I kinda really didn't read the introduction and all of that. The point of the game is to get magical orbs that open doors, but the problem is that you can only carry 2 orbs at once, one in each hand. I guess he can't put any in his pockets. Or maybe he doesn't have any. Do robes have pockets? Cute things trying to kill you usually always equals a fun game. Also, killing innocent cute animals also equals usually a fun game. Penguins is a tower defense game in which you have to stop the invading penguin army from getting to the end of the area. They're not trying to hurt anyone, they're just trying to get to the exit. So what's the problem? With each penguin you kill, you get more money and more experience towards new stuff to kill those gosh darn cute little invading penguins. The sequel to the what I can only assume was successful Shrink It comes Shrink It Falling. Well, this is better than Shrink It 2. Not much has changed to the gameplay from the original. The point of the game still remains intact. That is, make a smiling hexagon. Or maybe it's an octagon. I really haven't counted. Well, make the shape fall off of the screen. You do this by shrinking and supersizing objects in this physics-based puzzle game. Now, have you ever wondered how Samus, Mega Man, or other NES characters would fare in the original Super Mario Bros. Game? Well, I have. Well, no need to ponder anymore, as you can now find out for yourself. Play through the entire Super Mario Bros. Game. That's right, through the entire game with 5 other NES characters. What do you do when a ghost comes and steals your puppy away? Call the Ghostbusters? Or Luigi? Just forget about the puppy and get a new one? Of course not. You strap on a vacuum cleaner and go get the puppy yourself. It's just like Luigi's Mansion, but without setting the precedent of creating a cowardly character from there on out. Don't you just hate it when the Yakuza is after you and wants you dead? It happens to me all the time. Having an armory of weapons to take them down does make things a little bit fairer. Take on the role of 3 assassins as you try to take down the Yakuza after you. Also, you can change clothes! You're a lone turret in some virtual VR area, protecting yourself against several different colors of killer balls. Why must it always be killer balls? Kill balls of the same color to get multipliers to increase your score and money used to upgrade your tower defense and weaponry to keep those balls at bay. Very few games get on our list just because it's wacky and weird, and that's what Muno Kayun is, and I probably butchered that. The game is simple. You're in a library, well maybe it's a bookstore, and you're trying to touch your index finger with hers, because we all know creeps are like that. Occasionally Cupid will fly by, drop the letter V, which turns into a book, and that turns you into different characters, such as Freddie Mercury, the Phantom of the Opera, Ethan Hunt, and some wrestler. The girl has her own defensive moves as well, which usually involves putting on some type of glove. And if you get enough points, you get to see if you're a Kuyon boy, which apparently I'm not. Why can't I be a Kuyon boy? Wait, what is a Kuyon boy? Mysterious mayhem indeed. As soon as you start the game, the place is already running over with zombies and evil green blobs. Green blobs are always the evilest. The point of the game is simple. Just survive, which can be easier said than done with a horde of the undead who can respawn out of the ground to eat your brains. Hey, it's their nature. With that, this week's list comes to an end. And as a reminder, if you played a game that came out this week, but it didn't appear on our list, just simply leave a comment with the name of the game and a link to where you can play it and share in the gaming wealth. Next week we'll be back with a new list, new games, and probably more bad jokes.
To be honest, you haven't got a clue. I'm going slightly mad. I'm going slightly mad. It finally happened. It finally happened.